In today's gaming news, Disney releases games on Steam, Styx Master of Shadows launches tomorrow, and Destiny may eventually get matchmaking for raids. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is Force here with your day's gaming news. First up today, seemingly out of nowhere, Disney has decided to release a bunch of games on Steam. Earlier this morning, we saw the release of Split Second, Pure, Disney Epic Mickey 2, Pirates and Lego Pirates, Tron, and a bunch more games. And again, this move came out of nowhere. What's most surprising though is the release of something like Disney Epic Mickey 2, which prior to today was canceled on PC. The game was not available as a PC release, but unceremoniously, here it is. Now, admittedly, I myself am not like a huge Disney game advocate. I don't think I've played a Disney game in quite some time. Well, Disney owns a lot of things, so maybe I have and I just don't know it. But the point is, I haven't played a Disney game like a Mickey game or Tron or Pirates of the Caribbean, anything like that, but this is definitely going to be big news for a lot of people, specifically, again, the news of Disney Epic Mickey 2. Just thought I'd pass that information along to you guys. If you're interested in any of these Disney titles, they're now available on Steam. Next up, I want to let you guys know that Styx Master of Shadows will be launching tomorrow. This is a stealth action game with RPG elements and a spin-off of Cyanides of Orcs and Men. The game features hardcore stealth gameplay that rewards skill and strategy with vertical level design and open levels and objectives that can be completed in various waves. You know, I played Of Orcs and Men and the game was actually alright. I kind of enjoyed it. I liked the universe that they were building. So Styx is actually going to be a game that I'm checking out. So yeah, expect some coverage from me for Styx, probably starting tomorrow at the latest on Wednesday after I've sunk a few hours into the game. And lastly today, it looks like Destiny might actually eventually get matchmaking for its raids. In last Friday's Bungie weekly update, Deej said of matchmaking, "The best I can do to answer your question is to let you know that you've been heard. We're having conversations about how matchmaking might support the more challenging activities in Destiny. It's a start." So this isn't a promise that we will certainly be getting matchmaking for the raids. In fact, all he says is that we might be seeing matchmaking for some of the more difficult content. That could mean just Nightfall strikes, for example. But it's good to hear that they're at least listening to community concerns. You know, when it was first announced that this aspect of Destiny wouldn't be getting matchmaking, the big reason behind it was because it's supposed to be incredibly difficult, and if you have people leaving all the time, it would just make all these defunct groups constantly happening. The argument against that I've seen from the community is the notion that, hey, at least give us the option to give it a try. And then there's also the notion that maybe Bungie wants to have this prestigious content that not everyone gets to see. You look in the old days of World of Warcraft, where only 1% of the population got to experience the high-end raids when they were relevant, and this is sort of a similar situation. And there is an allure and a mystique behind that, and maybe a reason to get people to keep playing and try to make friends, but then there's also the more casual player base, the people who don't have as much time or maybe play more games or just have other responsibilities, and they of course want to get to see this part of the game that they're paying for too. Especially given how little games actually available in Destiny, I can understand those complaints. And that is going to do it for today's episode of the feed. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to comment in the comment section below about any of the topics discussed here today. How do you feel about all these Disney games just popping up on Steam out of nowhere? Again, especially Disney Epic Mickey 2, which was previously canceled for the PC. Might be a crappy version of the game. Styx Master of Shadows, are you going to be giving it a look tomorrow? If not, at least wait for my coverage. And then Destiny matchmaking for the raids. How do you feel about them implementing it? Do you think it should stay prestigious and difficult to actually see that content? Or would you like more easy access if you're someone who has less time or not as many friends playing the game? Let me know, guys, in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this has been Force, and you have just been force-fed. Now, the elite hardcore gamer within me says, no, leave this prestigious and difficult to see. But then the realistic portion of me says, Force, you haven't even seen it, so maybe you're one of the scrubs who needs matchmaking. That's probably true.